All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First one to give honor, glory, praise due to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Kagadash. Double honors, Apostle Nell does a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. Brother Dewey from GMS Detroit, by account.
I know from GMS Detroit by camp.
And we're going into, right now, we're in the kingdom of Esau, Edom. Right now, and this is right now he's in his blessing.
This is kingdom right now.
Yeah, and we're gonna really go into scriptures on this.
And for us to get the kingdom, the next kingdom that is to come, Esau had to be in power. Matter of fact, let me grab this quick precept right here. I lost it, but I'll get it back. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 6. When I considered these things, and they were made through me. No. 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. And he answered me, what shall be the pardon center of the times, and what shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And Esau is the beginning of the first, because when he came out of the womb, he is the firstborn, and Jacob grabbed the heel, and that's the king that followeth. He said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, from Jacob, when Jacob and Esau was born, of him Jacob held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the end of this kingdom to go down, because the next kingdom is the kingdom of Jacob's. It's the kingdom through Yahushai. It's Yahushai kingdom, but it's going to be the kingdom of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
The true Israelites, not them people that's over there in that land right now, because Israel is a people before a place.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, that's even in the scriptures too.
That
these imposters are in our land. You got something else?
Yeah, I have something else. This is Job 9 and 24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not where, who is he? And the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, who currently rules the world in all manner of wickedness right now. The so-called Edomites. They running this place right here. They running the world into the ground. Polluting it. All matter of pollutant. They put in the water, into the food, into everything, even into the air with the chemtrails. If they kept going on the way it's going, no flesh shall be saved.
They are Edomites, but in this world we live in, they call them so-called white, but they're not white, they're red.
Cover the faces of the judges, iconoclasm, the protea of Yahushai as a white man. Matter of fact, I got a scripture for that too. Matter of fact, let me get it. This is Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 15. For the father afflicted with untimely mourning, that he had made an image of his child, soon taken away, now honored him as God, which was even a dead man, delivered those that were under him ceremony of sacrifices. And that's talking about Serapis Christos and Caesarea Borgia. The one who when you Google the image of Jesus Christ, you see that image of that white man.
And that man is his name is Cesare Borgia, and his father's name Rodrigo Borgia. That was the 6th pope.
But it goes all the way back to Serapis Christos. One more scripture. This is 1 Maccabees 3 and 48. and laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their images. And that's the reason why during the Renaissance period, they changed the Son of Man and made him a white man through
A so-called white man.
so-called white man through Duke, no, not Duke, but Pope. What's that motherfucking name?
Rodrigo Borgia, the sixth pope.
Yeah, Pope. What's that nigga name?
I already said it. Rodrigo Borgia. That's the father of Cesare Borgia.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
Oh, here's that.
Matter of fact, there's if they ain't take it off, there was a show on Showtime about the Borgia family, and it was on I want to say
First Criminal Family.
First Criminal Family.
Kind.
Now I forgot if it was on Showtime or if it was on Cinemax, but it was on one of them shows, and it showed you how extremely wicked that family was.
Kind.
But at the same time, that was the Christos.
Kind. And he set up that image to be painted the likeness of his son, Caesarea, by Leonardo da Vinci. Painted his picture, which was his lover, because
Exactly.
that guy who you worshiping as Christ is a Mo.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Big time.
You know,
That and another thing wicked he did, you know, he slept with his sister.
slept with his sister.
And that's wicked. That's wicked.
And slept with his brother's wife.
Oof.
Yeah, he is all matter of wickedness.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's really, I mean, yeah, that's worshiping Satan for real,
Kind.
man. Can you go to Genesis 25 and go to 21 all the way to what, maybe like 27 or a little bit more?
It's Genesis 25 and yeah, Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated his wife because she was barren, and Yahweh was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children struggled within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh, and the reason why they were struggling in the womb, it's a reincarnation of Adam, of Cain and Abel. Cain slew Abel, and they was reincarnated in the wombs. You know, the spirits of them.
That's right.
And that's the reason why they were struggling in the womb. You know, together. And Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So it is the Most High that purposed this thing to happen like that. According to Romans the 9th chapter, I'm gonna get that too. When her days was when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there was twins in her womb, and they first came out all red, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And that's the progenitor of the so-called white man, the so-called white races. They the closest thing to us as brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Ishmael is like a cousin unto us, but the closest thing to us is the so-called Edomites, the children of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold to Esau hill, and his name was called Jacob. And Jacob and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. And the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and this is part of their power, because they cunning hunters, and they also men of the field. if you see a lot of these so-called Edomites do these hunting shows, hey, 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 they be doing some, hey, they can do some MacGyver shit. They don't really need a gun to kill a beast on the field, you know. But it just, but they blessing is the sword that our forefather Isaac gave him. Who, if y'all receive it, Isaac was another reincarnation of Yahushua. And the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob saw pottage, and Esau came from the field and was faint. And Esau said unto Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore his name was called Edom. And it was already an unwritten law that we ain't supposed to eat food with blood in it. But Esau couldn't wait an hour or two, just a little while longer. It wasn't a whole day that he had to wait. He could have fasted that whole day and not eat. He wasn't going to die. But, here's what it is. And our forefather Jacob supplanted him, which is, Jacob means supplanter, said, Sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau sold. Esau said, Behold, I am at a point to die. What profit shall this birthright do me? You know what? Let me go from here to because I gotta get this.
Go ahead. I mean, it's all edifying. So
this is Romans 9 and profane, F-A-N-E. This is Hebrews 12 and 26. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For he knew not how that afterward that he should have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. For he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears. We're gonna go into that coming up right next. When we go into the blessing getting passed on from Isaac to Jacob. But the scripture said, lest there be any fornicating or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. As ye know how that afterwards, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected. And who rejected him? The Most High rejected him. It wasn't Isaac will to get the blessing onto Jacob. It was already said it in Genesis 25 and 25 that Jacob will get the birthright. Matter of fact, 25 and 23. And the Lord said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb, two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So Esau was the elder by just a few minutes, but the Most High said that he's going to serve the younger. It wasn't the Most High. It wasn't any other but the Most High willed it. This is Romans 9 and 11. No,
9 and 13.
9 and 9.
Oh, 9 and 9. Okay.
For for this is the word of the promise and at this time I will come and Sarah shall have a son. And and not only this, but Rebekah also had conceived one by even our father Isaac. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good nor or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to the election might stand, not of works, but him that calleth. So it was always the Most High's call on who was going to receive the blessing from the get go. You know, but hey, let's go back into it was said unto her, the elder still served the younger, and as it is written, Jacob I have loved, and Esau I hated.
I hate it. Yeah.
So, hey, it was always the plan for Jacob to receive the birthright. You know, not Esau. You know, bloodline. Let's get back to where he sold his birthright.
Yeah.
Back to 20 and 30, Genesis 20, 25 and 30. And Esau said unto Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Wherefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I'm in point to die, which he wasn't. Hey, he could have waited for it to fully cook. Hey, he could have fasted the whole damn day. But, hey, Esau didn't want to wait. He wanted that red pottage that was blood in it. And that was a sin for us to eat meat with blood in it. And one thing what the so-called Edomites do, the so-called white men do, they love their steak bloody.
Yes.
You know, they love to see the blood in their food.
Not only that, but I witnessed where maybe me and probably you, if you go to a restaurant, especially if it's almost Edomites, there's been times where I had to take the hamburger and take it back, said this ain't cooked enough.
Exactly. They cook it. They cook the shit medium rare. Hey, we want our shit well done. Another thing, I seen them hunt, and if one of them get a first kill, it's the first time ever killing, they'll pour a beer down that animal they killed, and they'll make them drink out of the jugular vein. That beer.
That's wicked.
You know, but I have seen that practice. You know, Jacob said, "Swear unto me this day." And he swore unto Jacob, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. And Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage and lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. And for thus Esau despised his birthright. Hey, he despised the birthright all along. So, hey, according to the scriptures, hey, he never, hey, you so-called Edomites, if y'all mad about the birthright, get mad at Esau. He despised it. He didn't ever wanted it. So, hey, get mad at your forefather, your progenitor. You know? Hey, don't get mad at us. Hey, and don't get mad at the Most High, because the Most High can do whatever the hell he want because he can. You know? That's the way the Most High wanted to go down.
Well,
not
the Lord
the way
don't like Edomites no way, so it is what it is. You got to deal with it.
Okay.
You know, in other words, you got to eat it.
Hey, that's what y'all did. You know, hey, matter of fact, let's go. I think it's 27.
Yep, you got to go 27.
Yeah. And we're gonna go into Esau selling his birthright. I'm gonna start at Genesis 27:1. And when it came to pass, when Isaac was old and his eyes was dim, and so that he could not see, and he called Esau his eldest son, and he said unto him, my son, And he said unto him, Behold, here am I. And he said, Behold, I am old, and I know not the day of my death. Now therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver and thy bow, and go out to the field to make me some venison, and a savory meat such as I love, and bring it to me that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake unto to Esau his son. And Esau went into the field to hunt for venison and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me venison and make me savory meat, that I may eat and bless thee before Yahweh, before my death. Now therefore, my son, obey my voice according to that which I command thee. Now go to the flock and fetch me thence two good kids of goat, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth, and thou wilt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death. And Jacob said to his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is hairy, and I am a smooth man. And that's the difference between so-called Jacob and Esau. Esau was a hairy man.
Like I said, he's red all over like a hairy garment.
Hairy garment. Verse 12. My father peradventure will fill me, and shall seem to him as a deceiver, and shall bring a curse upon me, not a blessing. And his mother said unto him, said unto him, Upon me be the curse, my son. Only obey my voice, and go and fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother, and his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took the goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, Slakia, and which were with her in the house, and put them on Jacob and her younger son. And she put the skins of the kids of the goat upon his hands and upon the smooth of his neck. And man, he must have been real hairy for if the skin of the goats, if the skin of the goats hair resembled like Esau flesh. Esau was a extremely hairy man, you know. And she gave him savory meat and bread, which she had prepared, and into the hand of her son Jacob. And he came to his father and said, My father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? He was like, hey, you sound like Jacob, but hey. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because Yahweh thy power brought it to me. And it could have happened. The Most High could have brought it to him fast. You know, quick. It could have happened.
This is Yahweh's movie. How Yahweh wanted it, how he wants it done.
Yahweh brought a offering when his father was going to slay him, so it could have happened. So, the Most High works in strange ways, you know. And it could have happened. And he said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I might feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And even in his mind, he was thinking deep inside, this this is Jacob. This ain't Esau. Because, hey, they didn't sound alike. Hey, you can distinguish the sound between one child to another.
Yeah.
You know? And when Jacob went near unto Isaac, his father, he felt him and said, the voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are hands of Esau. So he felt them. And like I said, hey, he recognized the voice as Jacob, but still he went along with it. And he discerned him not, because his hands was hairy as his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. And he said, art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat my son venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat, and he brought wine, and he did drink. He drank, Slakia. And his father Isaac said unto him, come near and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, see, the smell of my son is the smell of the field, which is Yahweh have blessed. Therefore Yahweh gave thee the dew of heaven. Therefore Yahweh give thee the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee, and be Lord over thy brethren. And let thy mother's house bow down to thee, and cursed be everyone that cursed thee, and blessed be everyone that blessed thee. That was the blessing. And it came to pass, soon as Isaac had made an end of the blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting, and he also made savory meat, and brought it to his father, and said unto his father, let my father raise and eat his son venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, where is he that had taken the venison and brought it to me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him, yea, and he shall be blessed. So, after this, the blessing was already given away. And Esau heard these words of his father, and cried with a exceedingly bitter cry. And he said unto his father, bless me even also, my father. And he said, my brother came subtilely, and taken away thy blessing. And he said, is his name not rightly named Jacob? He has supplanted me these 2 times, and took away my birthright, and behold, he hath taken away my blessing. And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And his father answered and said, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all his brethren I have given him for servants, and with the corn and wine to sustain him. What shall I do unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me even also, and O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. But hey,
Exactly.
I'm feeling a spiritual rush right now just reading this, you know. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from up above. And currently, according to the blessings, the Edomites currently have the best of everything. They live in the best places of the world right now. hey. They have these so-called elite, the true elite. You know, central banking families of of this world, not the Bill Gates and the Elon Musk. They low class compared to these guys.
Exactly.
You know, they super rich. They rich in the trillions. You know, I mean multi trillions, not billions like them.
Hundreds.
You
On
know,
top of hundreds
God.
of trillions. Because they got gold, silver.
They got
The-
everything,
the-
man. They got all the riches of this world. Hey, they heaped it onto themselves right now,
Mhm.
and they holding it for us because as soon as we get the kingdom, hey, they giving all that back up.
And to Yahweh, they just holding it for a season.
Kind, hey, but hey, hey, the sword. By the sword thou shalt live, and thou shalt serve thy brother. And it came to pass when thou shalt have taken the dominion, and matter of fact, they have taken the dominion now. They have taken the dominion ever since the Renaissance period. They've been in the ruler's seat right now. You know.
I got that back in beats whenever you're done with that.
Okay, God. The sword represents a killing instrument. They the best sword they got right now is a thermonuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles right now. That's their best weapon right now. Who goes around boasting of their military might today, and they do that right now. Not to beat the U.S. Air Force, the few, the proud, the brave, Army Pride, or Army, you know where I'm going to with these.
Yeah,
nations.
he's basically going to Esau's military
You
today.
know, the pride of his military, and Esau, whipping stick right now is the United States of America military force. You know. Who whose response to any situation is to send in the swords, to bomb these nations, like when Saddam Hussein wanted to get off the dollar and go to gold. What was their first response? To bomb Baghdad. Talking about they had weapons of mass
Weapons of mass destruction.
weapons of mass destructions, lies. When Baghdad went in Iraq and bombed and destroyed that place, you know, and left, but they going back over there because they want that oil. America troops are never in a place where there's no resources at. They are always where resources are at. They are never in a place where there is no natural resources in the ground. It gotta be either precious metals or precious gemstones or minerals or natural gas in that ground for America Army troops or American garrison to be in that place.
And I was gonna say right quick, the reason why Esau Edom is never satisfied, and really what it boils down to, he don't have that blessing. You know, the Lord, Yahweh, limited his blessing. Right now, he rules the earth. He has the spoils of this earth right now. You know, made him the hammer of this world right now.
And answer these two questions help to identify who the Edomites are today. Hey, America is the world military might. They call themselves the police of the world, but everywhere they go, they do is rape, rob, and murder. You know, they take down whatever leader there, and then set up another puppet government there, and then they suck out the resources and set up a central bank.
Not only that, but they also have ruined the earth. The animals are dying all over the planet. He cuts up all the trees all over the world up. He defiles the land and the sea. You know. Go ahead.
A country is never better when the United States enter in there or when they leave out of there. Hey, that country is never the same ever again. You know, you can't say that America goes in any one of these countries and make the conditions for them people better. It don't. You know, it makes that land worse. And it also, while they up in there, they destroy and displace people by the millions. You know, break off his yoke. And after the time of King David and King Solomon, during the time of Rehoboam and the split, hey, that's when they broke off. The first time they broke off the yoke off of us being over them, the rulership, because King David put them under subjection as servants unto us.
Mm-hmm.
But but they about to go back right into being servants coming up real soon when Yahushua gets here.
That's right.
You know.
Can I get my precept?
Go ahead. What you got?
Okay. First book of Maccabees, chapter 1, 1 and 7.
I'm about to get there. Matter of fact, shit, you can start at 1.
You said start at 1?
Yeah.
I'm going to let you do that one, but once it comes to 7, I'll grab that.
Shit, First Maccabees 1.
Go ahead.
Because, they you know what? They always say that, you know, they always say that, you know, that, you know, they speak proudly of this heritage right here, them being Alexander the Greek, but
and the Romans,
and the Romans, but when you go into this right here, they are the Idumeans.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Idumeans is another way of saying Edom.
Right.
In Greek, you know.
Read on.
Okay, this is First Maccabees 1 and 1. Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian, who came first out of the land of Shittim, had smitten Darius the king of Persia and the Medes, that he reigned in the stead the first over Greece. And this talking about Alexander the Greek. If you understand where we're coming from right here on this, you know, this is Alexander the Greek that we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should be still recording.
Yeah, we've been at that for a while.
Okay,
but go ahead, keep going.
He made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. And this is the first time when he took over the rulership of the world. You know, of all the world, all the known world, as we should say it. And he went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted and his heart lifted up. And that's another thing. You so-called Edomites, y'all
so-called white people.
You so-called white people. Y'all, this the problem is that y'all don't give the Most High his proper due, and that's the reason why the Most High takes a lot of you out, because y'all never give Yahweh Bashem Yahushua the praise that he rightfully deserved. You know? And he gathered many strongholds, and ruled over countries and nations and kings, and who became tributary to him. And after these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Therefore he called his servants, such were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. And he didn't have Alexander didn't have any children because he was a Mo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was into men. He
Right.
wasn't into having with women.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay, I got this. So Alexander ruled 12 years and then died. And his servants bring what's that? Bring rule.
His servants bear rule.
His servants bear rule everyone in his place.
Kind. So his kingdom was separated into four four of his generals, and really it was five, because one was a lesser general, but that's how the Roman Empire was split among his buddies, his friends,
And
his associates.
there's more.
Kind.
And after his death, they all put crown upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth.
Kind. And evils multiplied because the Edomites was in rule right now. When they are in rule, like right now, they are in rule right now, and evils are multiplying right now to this day.
Mm-hmm. You know, and that's why pretty much these Edomites have been ruling the earth. You know.
I got a precept for that.
Go ahead.
When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increase, but the righteous shall see they fall. And coming soon, when Yahushua returns, we're going to see they fall.
That's right.
You know, a matter of fact, their kingdom is falling right now. At the moment they went up into the space, hey, their kingdom is falling. It's been circling the drain.
That's right. You know, cause the Lord gave them a limit to rule this planet. You know, because if he allowed these people to keep ruling, there won't be no flesh to be saved. You know, but I got this, and I'm just gonna end it with this. And you got something?
No, I got like 4% on my phone, so we're gonna end it on that.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the book of Obadiah. I'm going to well, it's only one book.
Yeah, it's only one book.
So I'm gonna go to really the main point. I'm gonna go to 21. And servants shall come up.
I do have a precept
on Mountain Zion. Then I'm gonna let you finish it off. The Mountain Zion to judge the mountain of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai's. Because and so you Edomites as well as the rest of the nations, but mainly Edom. The Lord gonna jack y'all up real bad.
Y'all prideful nation. Hey, Yahweh Shai is gonna take y'all out. Especially when he allows Yahweh Shai and the angels to finally to deliver us out of here. Matter of fact, we get in on that because
right.
That was a lot of edification in that video. This video right here.
Hey, so Lord willing, this is edifying. So with that, want to give honors, go His praise due to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Kakadash.
Domar, the spots and elders, a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Come back, Shalom.
Shalom.